It's showtime.
Welcome into the SEC Pub.
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. It's the SEC Pub. We talking college football, and I am Dale. With me today, Coach Lee. What's up, man?
What's up, baby? Welcome.
That's right. And the villain over here chilling. What's going on?
What's happening, everybody? OH.
Oh, no, I can finish that.
You said ho.
And Chilling Will in the building. What's up, man?
A little light today, fellas. How we doing? Chop, motherfuckers.
All good here, man. Let's talk some college football. Man, big news really coming out as Matthew Sluka from UNLV, the quarterback. He basically quit, and this is a
oversimplification, but I mean,
this is a verbal dispute over $100,000.
It's a lot of money.
Yes, absolutely. So he was promised $100,000 from the UNLV collective, pretty much, and they did not make good on their promises. But again, it's a verbal agreement. And since he's only played 3 games this season, he can take a red shirt for the season. And next year he can go play somewhere else. Now, I mean, the kid been playing pretty well, so it seemed like they should have wanted to make good on their deal.
Allegedly.
Of course, they say, hey, we don't know nothing about no deal. Nobody promising nothing. I ain't promising nothing. You promising something?
I said nothing. I specifically said we're not doing that. Never.
Yeah,
Something's telling me the boosters just didn't follow through with their money.
Yeah, but this is not the first time this something like this happened.
Won't be the last.
Didn't Florida do this too?
Probably.
It was some quarterback, I think, got recruited to Florida, and it was like somebody okayed the NIL deal or something. And when he got that, it was like, nah, we're not giving you
that. I can't imagine who it's been. No good quarterbacks have come through here before DJ.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
What's worse than a handshake agreement, a verbal agreement? You ain't getting shit.
Well, yeah. So I mean,
they're binding in Cali. They're binding in certain places. Verbal agreements are a binding contract in certain places.
Obviously, not UNLV.
Thing.
Yeah, clearly not. Not Vegas. You probably should have known better if you had a deal that was less than a handshake in Vegas. That's
He did that to himself.
I mean, look, they probably took this man to one of them big casinos, and this is your spot. Like, hey, look, you see this big building, hey, they good for it. All right. You know those guys that said, we'll bring you to the club when you go to Vegas. We'll bring you to the club in his limo right here. He got the dingy ass tuxedo on. Because he been standing out there.
It took him to old Vegas.
Salmon colored tux.
Downtown Vegas.
Yeah. Like, this is what happened to this man, bro. And he got the handshake agreement. And yeah, that's not good for you, man. So he's not getting paid. But my guess is since he performed well at UNLV, he's gonna have an offer somewhere else pretty soon when the transfer window open back up, and he'll get
a full warning. You should pay this man because he will leave.
Hey, get your stuff in writing, bro.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Fool me twice.
All right,
like, you're not gonna fool me again.
Look, I'm telling you, like, you got a problem. You get fooled twice by these dudes. Okay. It should be even sweeter next year because the colleges are going to be able to directly pay the students anyway. So he don't have to go make a deal with the casino. He can go make a deal with the actual university, and they should give you some of this money. So whatever that may look like.
Okay.
You can actually have somebody to sue. All right, so just like you guys talked about a little bit on the parlay perspective, the Pac-12 is filing suit in court.
It's a funny looking name, Pac-12 with 2 teams.
for claiming the fees from the Mountain West Conference are illegal, right? So the Pac-12 was desperate at this point in time, right? They needed to fill their schedule up because they only had 2 schools and stuff, and so they went to the Mountain West and they made a deal with them. Well, the Mountain West was smart. It's like, hey, I know what's happening here. You down right now, but next year you're gonna try to get back up, and you're gonna try to take all the members of our conference. Well, just so you don't do that, you're gonna sign this deal. And the deal basically says if any of their members leave for the Pac-12, you owe the conference, the Mountain West, compensation. And so the fees are now totaling $43 million.
Per school?
As soon as total.
Okay.
Yes, total. Because the fees escalated.
If it was per school, they weren't getting that money. I promise. They were never seeing that check.
Yeah, so it started off like 200, I think 2 million, and then some other more million when another team come, and another million when another team come, and it started compounding, and that's how they come up with this $43 million number. So the Mountain West, you can have them, but you got to give us $43 million. And so now, the Pac-12 signed the deal. So now they got to take this to court. They got to figure out if this stuff is illegal or not in court. And so
extortion.
You signed the deal, bro.
Yeah, you signed it.
It's a payday loan. You signed up for it.
Not the payday loan. 300% interest.
Yes. This is what happened. But I know what's going to end up happening. They're going to come up with a settlement, and they're going to merge the conferences or something like that. That's what's going to happen. So everybody walks away with some money.
Bums. Pay your debts, people.
It's all about money.
Pay it up.
And it was smart on the Mountain West part because they knew that this was coming. They was gonna try to get rid of them by taking these schools. So good on them and their lawyers and administrative people for looking ahead and see what was gonna happen. All right, and last news story here. Oklahoma is going to start a freshman quarterback, Michael Hawkins. So from the outside looking in at this situation, it seems like Oklahoma, they ran off the quarterback they had last year, Dylan Gabriel, in favor for this 5-star quarterback, Jackson Arnold. Okay, well, last week they benched Jackson Arnold after he went 7 for 16 for 54 yards, 3 turnovers. All right, they lost this game to Tennessee 25-15.
You still scared of Oklahoma, coach?
Don't matter how good they are, man. That game's always going to be crazy.
I said you still scared of Oklahoma, coach?
You broke up. What'd you say?
I'm still breaking up.
I'm always going to be scared of Oklahoma.
Oh, wait, my bad. I get the joke now.
Yeah, I'm always going to respect Oklahoma, though. And I'm glad that they made this change now so my horns can get some game tape on them.
Yeah, you're right. Because otherwise you'd be looking at the unknown. But, what do you think about just running off a guy for, in favor of like a 5-star prospect, right? So what if Texas ran off Ewers to start Manning?
It doesn't mean anything anymore. Who cares? There's the transfer portal. Kids leave when they want. Coaches leave when they want. It's the Wild West. Why do we give a shit?
Because of the Oklahoma situation they're in right now. They
made the wrong choice.
They made the wrong choice.
First off, they went with a guy who is because Lincoln Riley did not leave the cupboard bare. Yeah, he took Khalid Williams with him. But it was still a lot of players that were still there. And that dude did nothing with them. They got worse. Then on top of that, it probably didn't help that they came and got shellacked this past Saturday by Tennessee, by Josh Heupel, the coach, which they actually picked Venables over. So you got that little juicy nugget going on. So they get their comeuppance.
Yeah, you get what you get. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
That's a story of my life.
Ain't lying.
So who's at fault here? Is it Venables? Because I mean, he's gonna
get fired this year. He'll get fired.
His press conference, he's like, "Listen, I couldn't stop him from transferring." He said he wanted to play closer to home. The guy's from Hawaii. He said he wanted to go play closer to home. So, at first the kid thought he was going to go to the NFL, and that didn't work out. NFL was like, "Nah, you need to stay in college, bro." So, I mean, but is Venables ultimately responsible for this, for losing this kid and choosing this wrong quarterback?
Not at all. The kid wanted out.
I mean,
what are you supposed to do?
Call up the local car shop and like, "Hey, the starting quarterback wants out. Do something about it, please." Hey, we got Mercedes with your name on it.
I'm just saying, all this over Dylan Gabriel, he's not that good anyway. He's okay, but it isn't like he's over there lighting it up in Oregon, where most quarterbacks do light it up.
Okay.
Who cares? You gotta play with who you got.
I mean,
man.
Who cares if this freshman works out? Yeah, who cares? But right now, the guy they picked to succeed him is not working out, and so
matter.
So
you gotta move on. He didn't want to be there.
You had him want to be close to home.
Take away
this 5-star. You had this 5-star recruit that was coming in, and he lost his offense coordinator in Jeff Levy.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of stuff going. It was the imperfect storm for him.
Mm-hmm.
And also, as I said before, not exactly tearing it up in Oregon. So it's not like you lost Caleb Williams.
Okay. All right then. Let's get to our games here. So, Will, let's start off with you. Florida has an open date. You guys are coming off of a victory over Mississippi State. Give me the state of the Gators, man.
The state of the Gators is still very much, we need to get rid of Napier. But I like what I've seen in terms of, I just hope when he goes, we don't lose some of these guys. Like, I hope DJ stays, and I hope Mizell stays.
Okay.
That's Jake messing everything up. But
what I do?
I don't know. You was hitting buttons. Suddenly you could hear a crazy echo from me.
Oh no, I switched my headphone. I'm sorry.
Oh, so why would you say, "What did I do?" Like you didn't just do something.
I didn't realize switching a headphone was going to be a problem. I'm sorry.
What did I do? I don't know the thing you just did. I'm not over there.
Was like, you know what the fuck you did.
Exactly. But yeah, look, we're not a good team at all, but we have some talent and we have plenty to build on. I just hope we get a better quarterback. I mean, a better coach to come in and build it, because I don't believe in Billy Napier. No one does.
What's
Billy Napier don't believe in Billy Napier.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he doesn't either, which is why
you can see it in his eyes.
Yeah,
when he's on the sideline, he's like, "Just yell at me."
What's his bio look like?
Billy Napier is much better suited for like the Raging Cajuns. Like, go to a smaller school or Northern Texas. Or
well, that's where he came from. He came from the Raging Cajuns. So
that's what I'm saying. He belongs in places like that's where he can flourish. That's where his personality and his ability is an asset. Here it's not, obviously. Save Billy and no. The worst part is the worst part is no one complains about their team more than you. But then when someone else does, you start protecting. Like, why are we protecting Billy? Why is this? You fond of Billy Napier? Are you keen?
He's got a history.
Billy Napier's Louisiana guy, man. I want to see Louisiana guys do well.
Well, then y'all can have him the fuck back.
No,
please take him. Please. Hey, I'll take Kelly. I'm pretty sure he can fake a Florida accent as well. Just bring him on. Just let's go. We'll just trade coaches.
That's great. All right.
You send that Lacey kid too.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Y'all can keep nuts though. We don't need that.
All right, we I guess we're gonna get to this disrespecting us. You keep disrespecting all my LSU players. That's all you do is disrespect my LSU players.
Nah, I just tell the truth. You take it disrespectful. That's a you problem. That's not a me problem.
And then you're always wrong though.
I'm not always wrong.
You struck out every one of them.
No, because you think if something happens once, that means there's no way I could be right. But okay, so he threw a couple of deep passes. In a general sense, he's not doing good down the field. Factually.
The man went 23 and 26.
Okay. This is what I mean. So, like, you think that's like okay, so that was him being great. No, that's him checking down. That's him. They're running real short routes, and then they run. Oh, now we got something over the top. They're literally he's Trent Dilfer.
Not Trent Dilfer.
Not the Dilf.
See, bro, this is what I'm talking about, bro. This man just disrespects Jaden Daniels all the damn time here, bro. And he don't want to apologize when he wrong.
You want to know why? You really want to know why? Because half the guys you support while shitting on Josh Allen, it just kills your credibility.
Oh yeah.
Hey, listen. No, I was honest about my hate for Josh Allen. I was honest about my hate for Josh Allen.
Hey, look,
I could try to disguise it or something like that.
Why you have hate for Josh Allen?
There's no reason.
Because he went to Wyoming.
There's no reason. It's just because he went to Wyoming. Who can? That's the least like place of anything. Like no one can. There's no consequence. There's no consequence to Wyoming.
That's about it.
They don't respect anybody when they play football.
Okay.
What's your problem?
All right.
With Josh Allen?
I just told you. I don't really have a valid right with him. But I got
Dale. So Dale, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've even had to eat my fresh set of crow about Josh Allen, and I don't even like it. Makes me feel sick still.
I can't believe they traded all his receivers and he doubled down like, all right, well, I'll just kill with these guys. Like, that's how good he is right now.
I mean, I even was willing to go on air and call the Buffalo Bills the best team in the NFL right now because of Josh Allen. So, I mean, yeah, look, I did not want to say that, but I did.
Y'all need some of these takes, man. Y'all need to walk down the street like Cersei did, man. Shame.
Not Cersei.
Shame. Again. Coach is my audience. You should know that by now. Like this.
It's just the.
I'm in laughter gauge.
It's just the clutch commentary with it, not the Cersei.
It's the ad libs.
Hey, that's my Swift star. I mean,
I was always a guy hyping up stuff in the courtyard during school.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care.
He talked about your mama.
Oh no.
I don't care. I don't care where, and I don't care how. But we need to have a statue of Coach made someday.
What now?
I told my wife when my time comes, I want them to stuff me, but I want to be in a football action pose.
Do the whole ass
Heisman, just in the living room.
I want throwback 50s, like the tackle stands.
I've seen those funerals like that, man. I'm telling you.
Just a block.
And of course, wife is like, we're not doing that shit.
Just sitting there with your right foot planted, right, like the right tackle, the right foot back.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good idea.
Not even the center where you have like a real pose with the ball. Nah, I just want to be a guard. I just want to be like this. So that I double as a face for intruders. What?
There you go. All right, man. Michigan State at Texas. Texas is a 38.5-point favorite, Coach. This one should be an easy one for you.
No easies. We just riding the wave, brother. Riding the wave.
Okay. All right. Well, tell me about your game last week. How'd you guys look?
Well, good. Okay, I'll say this. Archie had his moments. He had 2 picks. One of them was a bad throw. The other one was off a ricochet. But other than that, he looked decent. The running game, I think we got some more gems that we found. Obviously, with Blue being in there, he's doing his thing. He's a little banged up, but Jerry Gibson, the true freshman, I'm liking what I see from him. They call him Baby Rhino. I'm liking what I see from him. So, and then on the defensive side of the ball, I'm loving what I'm seeing, man. That defense, there was points in the game. Granted, it was ULM was the opponent, but there's points in the game where the third team was in there, still wrecking shop and making plays. And I'm glad that they're during those blowout moments like that, they're able to go in there and get that valuable playing time. Because they're about, it's our first SEC game starts Saturday. We're about to be ready to run through the gauntlet. We're gonna need everybody to have as much experience to be as healthy as possible.
It is an SEC game, technically.
Hey, come with the good and the bad, baby. They got SEC patches on their jerseys too.
It's true. This is true. Mississippi State coming off of getting waxed by Florida. That was absolutely terrible. I think for sure they are going to be looking for another coach coming up. I could have sworn they just found another coach or something. Like it's bad for them right now, man. I've never seen Mississippi State down this bad. Like they always had like that scrappy underdog thing going.
Yeah, then you added teams in the SEC, and so now they're in the basement. Unfortunately,
eating Babe Ruth bars.
If you're lucky.
They get some talent there in Mississippi. I mean,
they do.
I know we're trying to recruit some kids out of there too.
Like most of it's playing for Texas right now.
Say again.
They do get talent in Mississippi. I just think most of it's playing in Texas right now.
Who's the coach there now anyway?
That's what I'm looking for right now.
Plus Malzahn. No, I'm kidding.
Well, you gotta remember though, in Mississippi State, huh?
Remember when Gus showed up to Auburn and at the airport, they were like, as soon as he got there, he won his ship. Sorry.
Now, in their defense,
Jeff Lebby,
they did have to scramble because in there where Mike Leach was at before he passed.
Yeah, but they had another year after that. So that last year they had the defense coordinator take over for him. So when he didn't do very well, he was like a young and upcoming kind of defense coordinator guy. When he didn't work out, then he went and got somebody else, and this is Jeff Lebby. He's supposed to be an offensive mastermind. See where he came from.
Ain't seeing it.
Oh, yeah. UCF looks like.
So this is his first season.
Yeah. The orchestrated high octane offenses.
Oh,
At every
Oklahoma and Ole
stop.
Miss back in the
Oklahoma,
day.
Ole Miss, UCF.
UCF, Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
So he comes from a pretty good coaching tree.
Right.
Because he was at Baylor with Art Rouse.
Mm-hmm.
From McGregor, Texas. He's an Oklahoma graduate. Yeah, he's about to be unemployed probably after 1 year.
Yeah, this is bad, bro. Like I said, Mississippi State, they're never that bad. Like where they just getting killed. Like they can always do something on offense, you know.
Come on now, they haven't won a division title since what, 98?
No. And I don't mean like that. I mean in an upsetting kind of way. The same way Arkansas can upset you any kind of way. Like like those
every year they're usually a trap game for like the good team.
Yes. I think Iowa State.
Yeah, they're not even that.
Like they gonna upset somebody. You know.
I mean, look. A team can be down bad, but I don't think anything could be down losing to Florida bad.
I mean, they got crushed, bro. Like Florida not there yet, and they crushed them. So yeah, this should be definitely. I'll take Texas and minus the 38.5.
Should be good. It should be a good tune-up game for him. They expect for him to be back for the OU game.
Okay.
So Arch gets the nod again. There's no need to rush him back because you got OU and Georgia right after that. So take your time.
Right. Yeah. This is where the gauntlet's gonna start right there, Coach. So
and as you was shown, he plays better in big games.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Welcome, baby.
All right, let's get to Ohio State, who is a 23.5-point favorite at Michigan State. Jake, talk to me about Ohio State, man.
Man, I got so many questions. I really want to.
Questions.
I really want to. No, I know, but like I got. I'm not questioning this team, but it's like I don't get the slow starts. We did really well week 2, week 3. You had an off week. You come back week 4, and at the end of the first quarter, you're tied 7-7 with Marshall. Like this is not how you start games. This is not how you win championships. You got to.
Oh, that's fun. The slow starts for me, I feel like, are because
what happened?
They believe they're better than they are.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I can see that. I mean, look,
it's a lot of hype, and they have talent everywhere, so obviously they're going to be able to win most games. But I think they know that, and that's sort of a problem.
Yes.
Here's what I saw Saturday.
I got the boot.
Like they were that close from that game going a completely different way, not in their favor.
Okay.
If that guy hadn't had, because when he muffed that punt, but they called the penalty on the kicking team, that changed the whole trajectory on the team. Because I think a play or two after that was when the guy goes 86 yards for a touchdown, and then it was a track meet at that point.
Yeah.
So once they started, start playing like in the playoffs, or they play Oregon this year. Oregon.
Yeah, they got them in
USC.
Weeks. No USC.
So once they start,
Oregon.
Okay, just Oregon. Okay, so when they start getting into those games, they won't be able to afford those slow starts like that. When they get in the playoffs, definitely won't be able to do that because you might not be able to have the luxury of coming back because while you start slow, your opponent might start fast or normal, and you find yourself down 2 scores before you know it.
Yeah, there's no excuse for it either because this team is, they came in top rated even though they weren't ranked number 1 and all that stuff. It's just I got so many questions for Ryan Day, not for you guys or anything, but it's like we are on paper so much better than this. Now, when you go and you look at the stats, yeah, it was a great game for Judkins, Henderson. Howard only had 1 pick, but two touchdown tosses and a touchdown run himself. Each running back had 2 apiece. I mean, they played good once they didn't start slow. But I mean, they started slow, but then after that, they had 21 points in the second, and then, like Coach said, it was they just went off for the rest of the game. Also, Jaden Fielding, don't know what his problem is. He's been our starting kicker since 2022, and he kicks 3 straight balls out of bounds in the second quarter. Ryan Day had enough put in the backup kicker. I just, it makes no sense with the little things that are going on. I mean, it's good to get your kinks out early now when you're going against teams that aren't anything and you can figure it out maybe, but special teams, what the hell? Defense, starting slow and lackluster for no reason. Offense, not moving the ball at the beginning of the game. I get you figured it out and you won 49-14 or whatever it was, but at the same time, like, there's just no excuse. This is Marshall. We're supposed to blow them out. I even said on the show last week, this is a game that we should win right out the giddy up. It doesn't matter. Slow starts out of the way. We start slow for game 1 and 2, and then we're off to the races. We've got 2 more tune-up games. We got Michigan State this week. Hopefully we don't start slow and we do it. And then we have 1 more game against the Schmuck.
You hear it? Y'all hear it too, right, fellas? The entire fucking thing is just like, it was so fucking good. We're not playing. We're so fucking good. Like, shut up. Your team's not that good. That's what they're showing. That's the problem. The problem is that you're overrated every single year when you come into the season every year because of your name. Every year.
Y'all don't play no.
So, yes, maybe they are playing under what they're supposed to.
But that's the funny thing is that I didn't say that we're good and we're supposed to. I'm saying it makes no sense that we're starting out this slow.
You missed the thing, though, like, this is an easy game or this is a tune-up game. None of those things are any of those things for y'all. Y'all got to play every game. And because you're struggling to blow teams out the way you think you should be, then you can't overlook these games. My point is, Jake, I think the team views it the way you do, and that's the problem with the team. I think they believe the hype coming into the year, and so they think that all these games against tune-ups aren't as serious. And I also think the real problem is you have a young team. Yes, they have some veterans, but a lot of your great players are young. You're gonna do this early in games. That makes sense.
And also to go with that is that I can go ahead and agree with you on that with the slow starts, but we're finishing the games in these blowout fashions. Yeah. But like Coach said, and like you've also said, you when you get into the bigger games, you get into the playoffs. If you start out slow like this, that can be the game. Look what happened with that national championship game with Georgia and TCU. It was over before it started. It was done.
Halftime, it was done.
And that's the same thing that's going to happen to us if Ryan Day doesn't get everybody's head out of their ass. Do I say this off a name factor? No, I think that we are a good team. But the thing is, you got to up the play. You got to up the ante. You got to show we are a big team. We are a big name. But we can't, when we go playoff time, we're not going to look like that if we don't get our heads out of our asses and start playing. I thought I was going to be able to come on here this week and talk about how great everybody was, but I come in with more questions because Ryan Day is a bad coach, and I still believe that. So, tune-up game or not, we got to play Michigan like it's a big game, Michigan State like it's a big game, and show that we're worth our name. We have name value, like Will said, but we got to show that we're worth the name value. Let's not start slow. That's all I got.
That's right.
Yeah, this is why Saban was always an a-hole, because he was always make sure his team was
on the edge
to play whoever,
ready to go. Yep.
I don't care who comes on the field, go play.
I honestly feel like I've heard him say it before. He used to love when a good team of his would lose, because then he had something to coach. He was like, it's way easier to coach when you have a bunch of things. He'd be like, yo, you guys suck. You seen this? Look at this film.
Yes. It allows you to reset.
I wonder if Ryan Day in film is just like, yeah, you guys can do a little better, but we're winning and da-da-da-da. Like, we are the great Ohio State. Like, I think everyone's taking it a little too easy.
And Will, that's the problem. Ryan Day isn't an asshole coach. He is your best friend. He's hyping with the team. You don't do that.
That's fun. That's
you're
fine.
A coach. No, and that's cool.
If you're a good cop, you got to have a bad cop, right?
Yeah, you can be a buddy. You can be a Rex Ryan. You can be a player's coach, but you also need to know when to tune it up, like Rex did, and get in your player's ass and expect better.
Yeah. It's a lot harder to be the Rex Ryan type of coach when you only ever at most get 5 or 6 years with these kids. The rest, it's just new every time. So, but yeah, I agree. He needs to do better.
A fucking geek.
Could you play football for this guy?
Well, he grew a beard, coach. You got to give him a little bit of a break. He did grow a beard.
I don't care what a goofball looks like. As long as he's talking football and he knows what he's talking about, I'm willing to learn. But yeah, he is
Yeah, but where is that
give
for him going off?
Inside coding tactics for Madden.
Okay, would you rather play football for a guy who comes in and fakes an accent? Like, I don't.
Hold up. Wait a second, Coach. Put that picture back up real quick.
You know.
Will, I need you to laugh at this because I feel like you might find it funny. I'm trying. This is not a bad dad joke, I promise.
It's you built it up too much now. It can't be good.
Oh, it's got to be good. Tell me that don't look like Howard the Duck.
I guess a little.
It's terrible. Yes, he laughed. I win.
I laughed at you laughing.
I'm glad that he definitely needed to have grown that beard. Can't take this guy serious.
No, when we
were from New Hampshire. Bro, get out of
here. Not enough chin in the game for him. That's the problem. He had to grow the beard.
When we were talking about because of the Michigan losses, the 3 straight, doesn't matter. I don't care about the fucking Michigan shit anymore about the cheating scandals or whatever. You fucking lost. That's the problem. I don't care what they did to win. You lost. You're supposed to beat them every year, no matter what. I don't care what the results. You win. And he didn't do that. We were talking. There was talks about him getting fired. I wanted him to go, and I wanted them to get Vrabel in there. I wanted to have Mike Vrabel as our coach. If he loses again to Michigan this year with the team that they have,
it's a
wrap. He needs to go. He needs to go.
I'd like to know where Lou Holtz is right now. What he said about our team, I cannot believe.
That's right, Lou Holtz.
Trying to an old man. That's crazy.
Will, you don't even like Lou Holtz.
Why wouldn't? What are you talking about? What the fuck? You just be saying shit sometimes. I swear. Where did that even come from? Holtz? I don't even think I've ever talked about Lou Holtz with you. Bro, just be making shit up.
They're right.
It's called a reach.
No, yeah, hopefully by the end of the year, he'll be looking like this.
More than likely. We've grown to learn what disappointment is with him as the coach.
Careful, hey, the guy that comes behind him may be worse.
So I tell people, people always want to get rid of somebody. I say that I'm trying to get rid of Napier, but like
we got rid of Charlie Strong and brought in Todd Herman and see how that went.
Can't talk about Oklahoma. I'm telling you.
Yep.
You know, and I'm not rebuking my statement. I still would love to have Vrabel there as the coach, but at the same time, he coached at the NFL level, hasn't really had to deal with recruiting. Might be a little tough, but I still think it'd work out.
He ends up back in the NFL.
Yeah,
that'll be Dallas's next head coach.
I was just about to say he and Stephen Jones are very close.
I could see it.
The hamster wheel show continues.
I'm done with Cowboy coach speculations. Every good coach ends up with a job opportunity or unemployed. We're like, yo, Cowboys.
Yep.
We say that about the running backs now too.
Except none of them. Yeah. Running backs and coaches were always like Cowboys. Like, no, Jerry's insane. None of these are gonna work.
And you know what's funny? When I went up to look up the information for Day,
yeah,
look what also came up on the page. It's funny how it works.
Terrible.
Sure, y'all can have them.
Hey, guess what? First person out here, Mike Vrabel.
Let me be very clear. I'd take Day any day of the week over Billy Napier, though. So careful what you wish for, fellas.
There you go. There you go.
Hey, it'd be the ultimate swap. You gave us Urban. You guys can have Day.
I think we fucking losing that trade overall, though.
You both got championships out the deal, right? So,
Some more than others.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
All right, let's take a quick break. Be right back.
This is an emergency message. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Also comment and subscribe. Thank you. We now return you to your program.
All right, we're back. SEC Pub. Let's get into South Alabama at LSU. LSU 21.5-point favorite. For what I hear about South Alabama, they've got a really good offense, good quarterback, good system. They run a lot of up tempo. They're going to move the ball. So you got to be ready to play when you're going up against them. And I am concerned about that because we've come out and, have to fight human nature pretty much and not get up to play the games early on. So a lot of people talked about the game versus UCLA. Well, we began that game pretty slow as far as on defense. UCLA moved the ball. They scored points. They scored 17 points in the first half, as you can see there. And LSU, of course, matched that. So we went into the half tied up. Well, the second half came and LSU shut them down. I think they got a total of 83 yards or something like that entire second half. So the question remains, why can't we just do this from the beginning? And I will just go and say what I think. I just don't think LSU is talented enough on defense to shut anybody down, like period. We're playing a lot of young guys in the safety position and at the cornerback position because they're trying to find the guys, and we still haven't found them yet. But I think Brian Kelly has gotten to the point where it's like, okay, we're gonna play a simple defense, like too high for the most part, and you're not gonna beat us deep. And I'll be honest, like cornerbacks, they've been in the position they need to be in, but they haven't made the play. Like, high pointing the ball or something like that. I mean, they're just not as talented as the other guys are. I mean, that's just what it is. Again, we lost our linebacker, Harold Perkins, to ACL injury. Yeah, that's sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. But I do love what I see on the defensive line with respect to the edge rushers. We had a guy we got in the transfer portal a couple years ago from Texas. He got like 3 sacks in the game. Looking really good. So that's panning out. And the guy's developed. His name is Braden Swinton. So he had 2 sacks last week. This is probably going to be our major playmaker on the defensive line from now on. But in the middle, we got young guys. We're trying to work these young guys because all we got is young guys. Everybody else is hurt. So the defense is going to be it is what it is. It's going to be like middle of the pack, and the offense is going to have to carry the team. Now, we did see the offense struggle to run the ball consistently again. That just seems to be the way that this team is going to be built. But they do great in the passing game. Mason Taylor did his thing. I think he's going to be one of the best tight ends in the NCAA, and I think he's probably going to be one of the highest drafted guys. But we've got young wide receivers stepping up like Aaron Anderson. Kyle Parker caught his first touchdown. Caden Durham still coming in there. He's scoring touchdowns on a weekly basis now.
Mike Jones.
I am pumped up to about the young guys we got on offense and stuff. So next season we're gonna get some recruits in, and that should help the secondary look a lot better. And then
wait till next year, folks.
I mean, it is what it is, man. We got what we got. It is what it is. It's the truth. So that's what it is. But in this game, as far as the line goes, I'm not picking LSU to cover this 21.5 because I think at halftime it's probably going to be tied up again. Because, like I said, these guys can put up some points and then they'll figure it out and they'll get the win for sure. But I don't trust them to cover. So, all right, now before we actually leave here, we need to actually talk about a good game because all our games pretty much sucked. So, I mean, it's the truth.
Hey, I ain't disagreeing with you.
Let's talk about Georgia, who's a 2-point road favorite going to Alabama. What do we think? Big picture about this matchup, because I'm hearing some news outlets out there just saying, they think Alabama is a bad matchup for Georgia because Georgia is struggling early on a little bit. You agree with that, Coach?
Absolutely. I think Alabama is better than people give them credit for, and Georgia is not as good as people give them credit for. Okay. I think it's not a trap game because I obviously got 2 against 4, but I can see Alabama going in there, and this could be a recruiting game for them. They got a changing of the guards. Took a little bit of hit with the recruiting aspect of it, but go in there, beat up the number 2 team in the country, which they can be got this week, and this is going to help solidify them. Yeah,
I mean, look, they're playing this game at home, so I mean, Georgia's going to Bama, and look, Bama's. It's still gonna have a lot of good fans there. They're still gonna be expecting wins, and the Georgia, the Alabama way of things, man. So, Will, what you think about this matchup?
Bama.
No,
so I'm messing with you. I don't know. I haven't watched these 2 teams play a lot.
Okay. All right. Jake?
I think that this is a game. I think this is the game that's going to decide who the 3rd best team in the SEC is. And I do think it's
3rd best team.
Yes.
Who are the first 2 best teams?
Top 2. One's going to be a shocker. One's not. Texas is number 1. Ole Miss is number 2. And then whoever wins this is going to be number 3.
I do kind of like Ole Miss.
Jackson Dart's way too good. He's better than both quarterbacks that Alabama and Georgia have. I think Carson Beck's massively overrated, and I think Alabama.
Milroe's nice though. I like
what?
Milroe. He's not great, but I think he's a great college quarterback.
Right. I think he's a really good college quarterback. Yeah.
I say it's going to be like a 4-point win for Bama.
Okay. All right. I mean, let's talk about Ole Miss real quick. Who's Ole Miss beat so far this season?
Whoever they played.
I love that answer, Will.
I mean,
you're not wrong though. That's the thing.
They can't play guys they haven't played yet. They can't what are you supposed to do?
I'm looking for a good win. That's what I'm asking for.
Everyone's a good win
for their schedule.
Yeah, they've played Furman, Middle Tennessee, Mississippi, and Georgia Southern.
Gangster. it's week 4. What do we week 5, 6? Like, what do we want? Like,
but they've also killed
teams
everybody.
have early, like easy schedules early.
I mean, Jake is crowning them. So if you gonna crown them, go and crown them.
Hold up.
I'm sorry. Wait for it.
Hold up. If I
They are.
anybody,
Who thought they were?
If I crowned anybody, I crowned Texas. I just like Ole Miss because I think Jackson Dart is underlooked.
I like Dart. He's nice. But yeah, I think Bama's better than them.
That's Lane Kiffin's team, right?
Yes.
Lane always going to be competitive. He's not always going to.
Yeah, he does. Even when he was at Tennessee and USC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because his offense is genius. I mean, his offense is gonna work. You know, he saved Saban, honestly. You won't be honest with
he did.
And
that offense was dismal before he got there.
Well, Saban also saved him. Let's be clear.
I mean, yeah. Let's be honest. Yes,
mutually beneficial in a situation.
They needed each other.
He rehabbed him,
and they hated each other, and no one else really wanted Lane.
And Ole Miss has got some pretty serious, check me out games. They got South Carolina coming up early October. They're going to beat LSU, probably beat Oklahoma, and then have a tough game against Georgia.
I like it.
Okay.
I see them making a good run, possible Final Four. I mean, I've liked this team since spring. Is when I started to realize how good of a quarterback Jackson Dart was, and they're
playing spring ball at this point. I mean,
they've crushed everybody they've played. They've got the tough SEC schedule starting against Kentucky, who just beat Georgia. So Kentucky don't look down on them quite yet. But with all the shit I talked about Georgia, I don't know if that's really much of a good thing to say. But no.
You said Kentucky beat who?
Kentucky almost beat Georgia. They lost by a point.
Oh, okay.
That's rough. You don't want to barely be beating Kentucky in football.
Yep.
So Lane Kiffin came underneath Norm Chow, huh?
Mm-hmm. But in the end, he's really just Kiffin.
Yeah.
His offense is great because he grew up studying his
dad's defense.
His dad's crazy defense. He was like, well, I'm going to learn how to break all these defenses, which is possibly the better defenses you could ever see. Money Kiffin defenses. So
I wasn't looking at my screen, Coach. What'd you feel about my Ole Miss take?
About your Ole Miss take?
Yeah.
He went and checked the record, and then he left.
They
check who they played.
Yeah. Furman to start off with? Nah. Now they coming up.
That's community service games.
Yeah. Furman, Middle Tennessee, Wake Forest, and Georgia Southern.
Wake and Middle have some moments.
They gave up at least $4 million on all them games they had to pay.
Yeah. And then they start their gauntlet. They got Kentucky, then South Carolina, LSU. It gets tough after that.
Mm-hmm. What do y'all think about Jackson Dart as an NFL prospect?
I think he's a top 10 pick.
Really?
Yes, I do.
I think by default he's going to be high on a lot of people's list because I don't think this is a great quarterback class, but it's a decent one.
It's a pretty good.
I mean, it's him, Shador, Quinn.
How many of those guys you certain are going to be solid in the next level versus like maybe last year?
Do I have to answer?
Yeah, I mean, I like the people who said it was a good class to answer. Yes.
I mean, I didn't say it was a good class. I just named players.
I don't know. The number 1 and 2 or 3 guys I feel like last year are easily better than the 1, 2, or 3 guys this year at quarterback coming up. Shador might be the most overrated prospect in a long time.
Okay.
I think he's full to go.
I think he's full. I think he doesn't win a lot. I think He spent his entire time throwing to one of the greatest wide receivers I've ever seen in college. And I think on a lot of teams he might have gotten benched, but his dad's the coach.
See, right now, Jackson Dart is a 5th-rated quarterback.
Yeah, and
I'll probably put him 4. I'll probably put Beck in front of him. I mean, behind him.
I'm not sold on any of these quarterbacks as NFL quarterbacks. Not one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even now. The top.
I don't know if you would say healthy.
That's the knock I have on yours. He gets hurt a lot. He's got the tools. He's got the intangibles, but he stays hurt a lot.
You remember when we looked at this last week, and like Nussmeier was like number 8 or 9 or something like that.
He's number 6 now.
He's moved up to number 6. Look at that.
Moved up a couple spots from beating who?
I mean, look, he moved up. Will, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, now you don't care who he played. Oh, now
he moved up.
Does not matter.
No. You talked about his rating last week, so now I'll talk about his rating this week. Will,
I'm saying, does it not matter who he plays? You just made a whole case about who someone plays.
Be consistent, Will. Be consistent.
I am consistent. Who did he play?
Hey, and also
he played a Big 12 team.
They got Jackson Dart at the 16th overall ranking right now.
I mean, I was close.
Yeah.
Nussmeier. I get damn mind.
He's coming back. I'm not worried about him leaving. He's coming back.
You should. Oh, you're happy about him coming back. That's fun.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like me being happy Mertz comes back.
And then I don't know who said it, but I think, Coach, it might have been you said that you'd put Dart above Beck.
Yeah.
If I'm looking at that list, I think it's hard to not say that Cam Ward is number 1. You could say Ewers just because of all the measurements and everything. That's fine, but you got an injury problem that maybe makes him go to 3, and I would put Dart at 2, followed by Shador, and then Beck at 5. That would be how I would rate it, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cam Ward's shown a lot with the little bit of time that he's, had, and we're high on him. We like what he's doing. He's accurate. He's fun. He's got all the I think that he would be number 1 on the list, at least for me. And then I would go Jackson Dart, and maybe that's just me playing favorites, and just because of Ewers' injury proneness, 3, then Shador, and then Carson Beck. Yes, that's exactly how I'd have it.
Ewers, Shador, and Beck for sure, I think, are first rounders. Cam Ward, Jackson Dart, I think they could make a case for getting in there first round, at worst second round.
I want to see Ward face some adversity.
Is he going to get much of that in the ACC, though?
Probably not. I mean, he hasn't played anyone this year, including my Gators. FAMU, Ball State, and USF. We'll see.
And you said the only thing you'd rearrange on that list, Coach, is Dart and Beck. That's it?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
I think Beck's a system quarterback.
I could agree.
I think Dart is
second,
and it's in this damn Lane Kiffin system, and I don't think anybody else can play without this Lane Kiffin system. All of his quarterbacks is this way. That's my belief.
And then Will, you were gonna go with your list.
Yeah, I got Ewers 1, Dart 2, Shador 3, Ward 4.
So we were raving about the last Ole Miss quarterback, and he has done nothing.
You don't like Beck at 5 either? Is that what you were saying?
Who was the last Ole Miss quarterback?
Let me go look up his name.
Say that again.
Matt Corral.
Last.
Boom.
Who?
Boom. It just came to my head. Matt Corral.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
This was the last guy.
I like Fafita at Arizona.
He played for the Panthers. Drafted by the Panthers.
Who?
He got drafted by the Panthers.
No, but who is it again? What's his name?
Matt Corral.
Matt. Oh, Matt. That's what. It's Matt Carroll.
Yeah.
Matt Corral.
Matt Corral.
So you said
Yeah,
Matt
we had him for a
Corral.
minute.
Matt Corral. That's his name.
Yeah, I
Matt
thought
Corral.
when he said it, I thought like the pronunciation was wrong. It was mackerel or something.
Yeah, it's what it sounded like mackerel, like he was adding an extra syllable to mackerel.
Matt Corral.
I know you just saying it fast. We even had him. I know who Matt Carroll is.
Yeah. This dude was supposed to be good.
I mean, to who said that though?
I mean, he played with Lane Kiffin. He was putting up numbers, and he had this great relationship with Lane Kiffin. It was such a story, man. Like, just tell me.
You sound a little bitter because you had a bad quarterback that year.
Or they beat him.
No.
Right, you didn't. So
Oh,
why are you
son of a
crying?
mother.
No, I'm just saying this was a story.
He was good in college. I'm saying he was good in college. Is he not allowed to be good in college? Like, I don't understand.
Sure. But my point is, I don't think outside of the Lane Kiffin system, these quarterbacks will work.
But you don't think any of them.
Right. And I'm including Jackson Dart in this because I've seen his movie already. Well, his name is Matt Corral.
So then where do we stand with any LSU quarterbacks?
Get them all.
Jamarcus Russell screwed you.
I mean, the ones that you
Listen, man, stop disrespecting Jamarcus Russell.
He disrespected himself.
And the league and the game of football. Like, I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, Coach, that was fantastic.
That's not the hill we die on, Dale.
I'll protect all my guys, man.
It's a weird hill to die on, but at least you're dead.
I'll protect my guys, man. We'll talk about LSU guys. All right, man. So yeah, okay. I guess I need to give my actual pick. I'm taking Bama plus the 2 to beat Georgia. I think they'll win outright anyway. So definitely give me plus 2. So okay. Well, that about wraps it up for the show. Huh?
We're not doing picks?
Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go. Picks. We just did picks. Hell, that's what we just did, right?
Did we really? I didn't know what that was. All right.
Hey, hold up, Dale. Hold up, Dale. I'm not letting you slide with this. Bo Wallace wasn't a bad quarterback at Ole Miss. Chad Kelly was great, and so was Eli Manning. Don't talk shit about.
You're missing the point. You must have missed the entire point. His point was that after they leave that system, they're garbage, and that's right.
Eli Manning won Super Bowls.
That's fucking way before Lane Kiffin, you maniac.
Was it part of Lane Kiffin's system, man?
I know I'm reaching again.
No, you were just tired on that one. You weren't even reaching. You missed.
You dislocated your fucking shoulder.
Yeah. Man's reaching like that biblical picture. He's
all right. Let's do.
We love you, Jay.
Never change.
I'm sorry, Arkansas at Texas A&M. This is a game that's in Arlington, actually. Texas A&M is the favorite in this one. I don't have the point spread, but let's pick that game then, Will. Who you got?
I thought we picked all the games like we do with the football. I didn't know. I thought we did that here.
Nope.
No? Why?
I said why.
Come on, let's go. Let's pick them.
You scared to make picks?
No, I make my picks every week, and I am in what?
Am I picking?
I am in.
Hey, I'm gonna run it down quick. Virginia Tech versus Hurricanes. Who y'all got?
Wait, what?
Virginia Tech versus Hurricanes.
Okay. Miami.
The U.
Huskies. Washington Huskies versus Scarlet Knights. Rutgers. I'm also going to U.
Washington.
Favorite Scarlet Knights. It's fascinating. I'm going to go with Scarlet Knights.
Huskies.
Yeah, probably Huskies win though. OSU versus the Wildcats of Kansas State. Sorry.
Oklahoma State.
Ooh, both teams are playing pretty bad right now. Kansas State laid a dud Saturday night at BYU.
Yeah, they did.
OSU was plummeted. I don't know what's going on with Ollie Gordon over there. I might have to go with the upset with K-State here.
Yeah, same. They're actually favored, at least on
Oh,
here.
okay.
At least here though, but you're probably right. They should be underdogs. Yeah. Who y'all got?
This is the only time I'll ever say this. Go Cowboys.
Yeah, LSU.
Maryland versus Indiana. Terrapins versus Hoosiers.
Yeah, Terrapins.
Maryland.
I'm going Hoosiers.
Maryland.
By the way, Hoosiers are heavily favored in that game.
That's weird.
Wow. Yeah.
Nebraska versus Purdue. I'm going Nebraska.
It's about time for the
Nebraska.
It's time for the normal crumble of Nebraska, so I'm going Purdue.
They don't have a normal crumble type of quarterback or coach right now.
No.
Yeah, they do. They crumbled with the Matt Rule last year.
Rail is different.
Nebraska.
You just say that because you hang on Patty Mahomes' nuts. So no.
I mean, that's an aggressive take for somebody who gobbled Mac for 4 years, but whatever.
First off, it was 2.5. Leave me alone.
Oh wow, 2.5, huh? You gonna acknowledge that, Jake?
I have to. I got to.
Hey, buy this man knee pads.
No,
buy him knee pads.
No, you got to take those on the chin.
No,
but also Raiola is really good, and he showed that he's really good. So
pause.
Shut up. I ain't played this game.
Taking too much on the chin, you gotta wipe that off, bro.
Ah, god damn it. We're done with this. Move
on. Cornhuskers and Boilermakers. Who you guys got? I took the Huskers.
Yeah, Nebraska.
Boilermakers.
That sounded. Kentucky Wildcats versus Ole Miss. Running Rebels.
Ole Miss.
I think Kentucky might be a shocker this week. They let Georgia get away.
They did. But I'm still going to go with Rutgers. I mean, Rebels.
Rutgers.
BYU versus Baylor Bears. BYU looking hot this year, man.
They are.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I don't know.
They're rejuvenated playing in the Big 12. New meat.
Maybe Jesus is coming back.
Zach Wilson's gone.
Well, like they got actually got a Jewish quarterback. And I was like, what?
Jewish quarterback at a Mormon school? What the hell?
Right. I thought you had to be Mormon and go to that school. Like that's I thought that was a prerequisite.
No, you do not. No, you do not.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wait a minute, Zach.
One of my best friends and college roommates went to BYU. He's Waco. He's from Waco. He's nowhere near Mormon.
Right.
Dude.
Except for all the Mormons he was probably in.
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, bada boom, bada bing.
Who even is the Green Wave? Tulane.
What are you
Tulane
talking about, man?
The Green
Stop
Wave.
disrespecting, bro. That's your problem, bro. You disrespecting, bro.
How's that my problem? It sounds like it's a problem for you guys. I'm doing great.
God dang. You can't go 5 minutes without disrespecting something for Louisiana, bro.
Hold on, wait,
y'all need to be better. I don't know what to tell you. Like, step it up.
Will, dang, Will, that little Jay just freaking ate a bullet on that one because that's his team.
Who did?
Lil Jay's.
Lil Jay's.
Oh yeah, he is Tulane guy.
He's Tulane guy.
Yeah, Tulane's his team.
Goodness.
You should stop giving them donuts.
They haven't been good since Sean King, but I digress.
No, they just beat USC. Like in a bowl game or something. Like they coach just moved up the ladder.
All right, you gonna pick them?
Yes, hell yeah, I'm picking them.
he got to stand on business now.
So you talking about? Yeah,
they're also favored. So TCU versus the J. Oh wait, what did y'all can pick? What y'all picking? Green Wave versus the South Florida Bulls.
Yeah, I'm taking the Wave.
Ride the Wave.
South Florida's not very good this year.
It's too late
because Miami's good again.
Tulane.
I guess I default to Tulane.
Hold up, wait. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Tulane ranked like all last year too?
Yeah, pretty much the entire year.
Is that the one time in their 80-year history?
Damn.
It don't matter what the history was. I don't know the history, honestly.
Will's
yeah,
on a roll here.
they are a small up and coming team. Yeah, sure.
Also, what? Just for just to ask, what exactly is a green wave?
I don't know.
The mascot.
Okay, making sure. TCU Horned Frogs versus the Jayhawks. I mean, hey, look, you threw a whole ass cape on for this team. I expected you to know more. But
it's a green wave. Look, they're from New Orleans. That's all I know.
Is your water green?
I mean,
yeah, seriously, I'm Batman.
Sure, go look at the Mississippi River water. It's pretty bad.
Y'all would blame Mississippi for that shit.
I mean, Mississippi River water is pretty bad, bro. Like you know what it is. Shoot. All right, I'm going TCU.
Yeah, I'm going TCU too.
TCU versus who?
Kansas.
Kansas Jayhawks.
Oh, yeah, TCU.
Yo, why is
Jayhawks been disappointing this year?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like all these rankings in this app are crazy because they have Jayhawks heavily favored in this one. I'm also gonna go TCU. Badgers, Wisconsin Badgers versus Trojans.
Give me the condoms.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Trojans.
Give me the worst brand of condoms.
Trojan man.
Sooners versus Auburn.
I'm going Auburn with the crap going on in Oklahoma.
Yeah, me as well.
What's the
and
crap?
then Freeze being upset about losing this game versus Arkansas. Give me Auburn to bounce back.
By the way, Diana Taurasi, I think, played her last game tonight and lost out of the playoffs.
Really?
Yeah, it's rough. Not the way you want to see probably the very first absolutely prolific winner in women's basketball, because we didn't really get to see Cheryl Miller like on the professional level, but we got to watch all of Taurasi run through all of college basketball for 3 years, and then become one of the greatest WNBA players of all time. So shout out to Taurasi. I got the Sooners, Razorbacks versus the Aggies.
I got Auburn. Dick.
All right. I'm going Aggies.
I'm going Arkansas.
Same.
Razorbacks.
I like their quarterback.
And the Aggies are 4.5 point favorite, right?
Yeah, Aggies seem favorite. I'm not getting numbers, just percentage, which is weird. Louisville versus Notre Dame. Golden Domers, baby.
Yeah, give me Notre Dame.
Yeah,
give me the fighting Lou Holtzes.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Butthead, what do you got?
I said Notre Dame. Why am I butthead?
Say it with your chest.
I'm still trying to figure out why I'm butthead.
One of us got to be one. Might as well be you.
Beavis.
I'm going Julio. Don't get me started on my childhood. Buffaloes versus the Knights, UCF Knights.
Colorado Bucks. UCF.
Man.
This is at UCF. Down there in Florida with the heat.
Sounds like I'm not the only one who doesn't believe in Shador.
It's going to be hot down there, man.
UCF.
Let's go Buffaloes. Tar Heels versus Blue Devils. This is the basketball matchup.
Go Duke, go Duke, go Duke. Even in football, I still root for Duke. Fuck the Tar Heels.
Going Tar Heels.
Fuck you. My bad. I meant forget you.
They're gonna play out. They're gonna play out real tough on Mac Brown. So I'm going with Tar Heels.
Tar Heels that's the one that just lost to James Madison last week.
James Madison's a pretty good program.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing it out.
Better than Tulane.
What? No, they're not.
Oh my gosh.
No, they're not.
I said
James Madison wish they were on Tulane's level.
Oh, that was great.
Never change, Will. Never change.
I don't plan on it. Not for Dale.
Really, Dale?
Dale's fuming over there. He's shaking in his chair. Cyclones versus Cougars.
Give me Iowa State.
I'm gonna go Cougars. Houston. I don't know why.
I love me a Cougar, so Houston.
Give me Cyclones.
They're heavily favored, like one of the most favorites on this whole day.
Who Cyclones?
Yeah. Ohio State versus Michigan State.
Michigan
Buck Girls.
Ohio State.
Give me the Buck Girls.
What a dick.
Illinois versus Nittany Lions.
Penn State.
Penn State.
Yeah, same.
Penn State against who?
Illinois.
Ooh.
I'm going Illinois.
Syracuse too. Yeah, they just beat Syracuse at home.
New York football. That's funny. All right. Georgia Bulldogs versus Crimson Tide. SEC game of the week. Probably game of the week, period.
Bama.
I go on Bama. Thank you very much.
Bama.
Yeah.
Bama.
I'm Bama. Ooh, sweet for the Bama. All right, we got the Seminoles versus the Mustangs.
SMU.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, SMU.
I'm going SMU.
Red Raiders versus the Bearcats. Red Raiders.
Cincinnati Bearcats. I've got these in the Big 12 as well now.
Yeah. Give me Cincy.
I'm going to go with Coach Joey McGuire out there in Lubbock.
Let's go. Air Force versus Wyoming.
Oh, Wyoming.
Air Force still run the triple wishbone?
Yes, they do. And they're quite good at it. I'm going to go with Air Force. Washington State, Boise State.
Boise State.
Boise.
Yeah.
That running back going first round?
Yeah. He's number 8 or 9 prospect.
Will, are you making your picks on the Yahoo app right now as we're talking about it?
Yeah.
I should have thought of that.
That's why I wanted to do this. Get it over with.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll forget, and then I won't make the picks.
I thought I forgot last week, but I didn't, thank God.
Arizona Wildcats versus the Utes of the Utah.
Ooh.
I really like Arizona's team. I'm going to go Arizona with an upset here. Fafita's going to have the night of his life. That receiver whose name I can't pronounce is going to have the night of his life. Ducks versus the UCLA Bruins.
Hold up. I'm low-key kind of a fan of Utah, and I can't even figure out why, so I'm going Utah.
I know why, because you respect Coach was riding with them last year. Ducks, actually, and into this year, he said they would be scary for some teams. Ducks versus UCLA Bruins for the last game.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Mother.
Yeah, them Ducks.
Quiet, motherfucker. All right. We went over the games in case people wanted to ride with our picks or see what our picks were, and now they know.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
We
will see you guys next week. We're gonna be talking more college football. So see you guys later.
Remember to follow us on social media at BS Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.